Stand back, there's a new big guy coming through. Welcome everybody to the new era of MKOM. An era destined to last maybe a couple of missions, you know, at most. With Denial injured and Cheek and Gareth, you know, Cheek and Gareth, they're fine. It's just that MKOM has had poor fiscal returns on our investments, and with such literally limited supplies right now that we had to offer redundancy to everyone. We had to all the staff, all the engineers, all the scientists, and we wish Cheek and Gareth the best of luck. They chose to take that redundancy packages. It was a very difficult decision, but they pooled their resources. They bought a farm together, and I know they're very happy wherever they are now. It's kept secret because if the aliens ever raid this base, we don't want them to go on, you know, a reprisal mission. But anyway, in any case, with our three amigos, the lieutenant's gone, however, permanently. The only possible way to resuscitate this campaign is buying ready promoted troops. And Raul, the big guy, not Rodriguez, what is it, Rodriguez? But now it's Raul, big guy the listener. He just about fits the bill. I think any class but Ranger would have been preferable, but beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, I've chatted for long enough, so let's roll out. We can talk and fly at the same time. So something I want to say just now is that I think this campaign might be on a bit of a downturn. It might soon become completely unwinnable, and should that happen, then I've been working a secret plan with Shen, and that plan is to teleport us all into a parallel universe where MKOM hasn't lost yet. That's probably the plot of something cool. It's probably a plot that I've gotten from a Harry Potter fan fiction I read 15 years ago or something. But anyway, that parallel universe might be a bit different. So if there's any mods you'd like to see, let's break character completely. If there's any mods you'd like to see in these vids, if we lose this campaign, then we'll start a new campaign with mods. Please tell me what you'd like to see. Go hog wild. I already have my own big list of potential mods that I'll share in the description. I could probably take a screenshot of that and like just have it whir on up the screen. That might be a bit too much work though. Anyway, that's for some. This is all to be considered for some unspecific, completely hypothetical point in the future. And this is now. This is Operation Moon Knife. Some of us are still mostly alive, so let's concentrate on all the good things while we still can. It's a supply run. It's a good thing. I do like supply runs. We had the higher ground supply run just a little bit ago, and that went quite well. We mostly didn't die. And now we're troop transport. Yes? Have we got another higher ground map? Not quite. We've not got limitless higher ground, but this is fine. Anyway, we've got Raul the listener. Essentially, Raul is literally Denial. For all intents and purposes, he doesn't have a PCS for speed, but he does have the big croc. Hold on, something screwy's going on with the sounds. Give me a sec. Right, I think I need to keep my hands off the table, because otherwise it's just wobbling the mic all around, and that's... You probably can't even hear it, and you certainly won't hear it, because I actually do edit my sound now. I never used to, but then I noticed I've even got like a proper like pop filter studio mic setup. Nobody will notice because I'm rubbish at editing, but it's fine. Anyway, I digress quite severely. Who did I end up giving the battle scanners to? Lots. Lots and lots of lots. Filippo the gunner lots. Back in action. Ranger squad. It's like we only have one flashbang now, because presumably Cheeky was holding one, and he forgot to hand it in to the equipment guy when he left MKOM's employ. And you know, let's just lob a battle scanner miles in the distance. See what happens. That's a nice watchtower. So what is that? That's a cape, isn't it? That's an officer? Or is it a stun lancer? Who knows? We'll wait for them to move. What we want to do is get Kamichi. Call that Kamichi. There we go. That's full cover. That looks like a brilliant position. Well, eventually we want Kamichi up to there. In fact, let's sprint Kamichi all the way up just now. We're in concealment. Sprinting up to there. Oh no. Remember how I said that was a hypothetical point in the future where we might die? You know, that hypothetical point in the future is just about to become a lot less hypothetical. It's with a shield bearer as well. Anyway, these are Archons, and not the good king type of Archons. These guys are they the only flying enemy in the game? Anyway, they can fly. It's very difficult to hit them, and it's not. We're not about to have a good time here. That's all I'll say on this subject. Right, we want Tolk really quite close to the front, because Tolk has rapid fire. We need that to do some serious work now.
Stepping off.
Raoul. We need you reasonably close to the front, and we certainly need the Anno
On it.
with the frag grenades right up there. So essentially, we're going to keep concealment. Rather than breaking concealment just for the first pod, what we're going to do is we are going to go as hard, as fast as we can, specifically on the Archon. Because you can see how much health it has. I couldn't even be bothered. I couldn't count all that health anyway. So, what? See, look at that 25 defense. Imagine if we had an Archon last mission and Cheeky had mucked up that hack and gave it extra defense. It would just be preposterous. We would actually all be dead right now. Sprint round here, see if they move.
Affirmativo.
Affirmativo. God, I do not want Kamichi in half cover. Bring Onju here. Kamichi can come here. The one saving grace about this situation might be that because it's an Archon, it might not take this hard cover. The one thing that will really kill us, though, is if we don't kill it within the first turn, the shield bearer gets his little shieldy feel. A shieldy feel? That is not what I want to say. His little shieldy little skill off. At the very least, this seems to be a stationary pod. And that pod has moved off. Can we move up here?
Moving to designated position. Got eyes on a hostile
No.
squad.
No, we most certainly cannot. Is that a squad of 5? That must be... Yeah, that's 2 separate squads. The Sectoids are a separate squad. They're just congregating, having a bit of a chinwag. I'm not liking this little accent above the U. Just it throws me off every time. We've got run and gun on Raoul, the listener. We've got nothing is good on Lots, but we've got a flashbang. And we've got concealment on Lots, of course. And we've got our heaviest hitters in heavy cover. We do want to move Onju back, though.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And what we want to do is actually move Lots to here. Because if we go loud, then Lots isn't going to be revealed because Lots has Phantom.
Monto la guardia.
Same for the listener, of course, but Lots was closer. So what I would like to do... These guys are going to stay still. We're going to stay on the high ground. These guys are coming close. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Right, they're going to climb up next turn, which isn't ideal. Do we go loud right now? Right now, do we go loud? How loud do we go? If we go loud right now, we're not going to activate any other pods until Lots does something stupid. Are we really going to rely on a rapid fire from Tolk? Did I give Tolk anything good? Oh, no. Oh, yes, I remember what I was going to do. What if Tolk's going to be rapid firing all the time? If we give him the repeater and the hair trigger that's a very small percentage chance to instant kill or give an extra action, give it to someone with rapid fire, because then that has 2 chances to proc. We're going to get an execute. We're going to get the... It's an advanced repeater, so that's 10% that any shot that hits... Oh no, we could put a stock on that as well, couldn't we? Oh, that's an argument for another time, preferably when we've all survived this fine. Which we're going to do, because Tolk is going to kill this guy. I guess that's a reasonable start. You hit it at least and it didn't dodge.
Cover's blown.
Cover is blown. 11 damage, that's good. To be fair, pretty good. Now, is that Archon literally just staying out of cover? If it is, then that is excellent. Kamichi. What you doing, Kamichi? Are you gonna hit that Archon in the face and make a mockery of my panic? You are. Oh, yes, you are. We might actually just straight up kill the Archon. Kill him dead. If we want to use the listener to do it, though, we do need to fall back. Because what I'd like to do is a big old grenade. In fact, let's do that right now. Big old grenade. That should kill all the cover because it's only... Oh, come on, it's only a tree. What's happened to... Right, that guy's out of cover. That's good. This is good so far. What we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're going to fall... No, right, the sectoids are going to activate next turn. We want lots to stay over here. But we will lose concealment on lots next turn. What we can do is... If we can wrangle it... So that... Right, what we need to do is get the listener to come round the other side. Right? Oh, sugar. I'm pressing the wrong keys. Which is never a good thing. So if we get the listener to come there, there, and then there. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like this. So we activate run and gun now.
Running and gunning.
Running and gunning. It's the listener's story. And then we run all the way down here. Yep. Yeah. Good plan. Good plan.
I'm spotted.
And then 99% on that guy. 78%. Oh, no. 74%. Well, the listener is a good lad who means well. Right. So we've got lots left. Lots could just kill this guy, I guess. But going from there would activate the sectoids. Going from there wouldn't. How? I don't understand that. I do not understand that at all.
Confirmo.
But fine. That's fine with me. That is a brilliant turn. If we don't get a really terrible activation on the sectoids now. Oh, sugar. Right. So this guy's going to run because he's flanked. And he's going to run all the way to this next pod. Sectoids are going to come up this little bit here. They're going to flank us, but they're not going to be able to do damage on the first time because we won't be flanked in turn. They've in fact run across there. And that sectoid is not in a great position. To be fair, we're not in a great position either. And Kamichi, 89% on that guy. And that will probably just take him out. What's Tolk going to do? I mean, Tolk could take a rapid fire on that guy. Oh, but then Tolk probably has a reasonable overwatch, right? But Kamichi can actually hit more people. Right, so this team over here. The team consisting of Onju and Lots. It's your lucky day, guys, because you're going to flank a sectoid and maybe actually... No. I'm pretty confident this isn't going to activate. And the words will immediately bite me. Nope. We've got a flank on the sectoid, and that's fine. I love a good flank early in the... Oh! It just killed them dead. Stone cold dead. See, I think that XCOM has, you know, voice and really more so emotion detection. In that it detects that, oh no, the commander's really excited about this mission. Let's make it a good one, guys. And then on every other mission that I hate, everything just goes wrong. Right. Because this is lucky. See, this is ridiculous. Even Kamichi's going to do something useful by hitting this guy. 8 damage to a hardcover sectoid is actually ridiculous. I mean, when you're lucky, you know what, go for that. Because what else? What else are we going to do from here? We don't want to move forward and activate them. See what happens.
I got it, right?
He got it. That was good. That was good. Alright, let's bring Lots into a bit more cover and Overwatch for this next pod. I love supply runs, and you now see why. Because we get all the luck. 21% to hit, and it crit.
Reloaded. Overwatch.
See, Talk, this is what your first mission should have been like. You doing all the 21% and hitting things in full cover. That's what it should have been like. What it was you missing bloody point-blank rapid fires, if I remember correctly. And I do. Should have reloaded there. Should have not zoomed in there. Should have remembered the... Right, that's the zoom in button. Zoom in, zoom out. Right, am I actually... That... Oh, I've forgotten what the actual... Right, no, right. Anyway, reset.
Come get some.
We're in a very strong position here. Reloading everyone but Kamichi, because Kamichi has the autoloader from the Dying Rose.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Right, so if they've shifted round the right flank, or it's a new pod round the right flank. Overwatch incoming. What was that flashed in and out of existence there? It doesn't matter because it's not dead. We are literally shooting thin air.
Missed the target.
What is it? It's going to come into Tolk's range and Tolk's going to hit it. That looks... Oh, I thought it looked like 2 stun lances. It's only the one. Tolk. Do your thing, Tolk. This is what you're in the squad for. For mincing trees. I love a good tree mince in the morning. Right, so we're actually quite far in on the map, but I'm fairly confident there's not going to be any pods over here. Kamichi needs to do a free reload, and 85% on that guy is not particularly useful. What we need to kill is the Stun Lancer, of course. Stun Lancer always priority 1, but we have running gun. We could come right across here, which would probably be a poor idea. We could come right across there and probably not die. In fact, that's even hard cover. Would get us the flank. A bit far for a shotgun, but what have we got? We've got a sniper, we've got a rapid fire. We can probably even get grenades across there. Right, we're going to go for the Run and Gun. And what we're going to do first, we're not going to just straight up run and gun. We're going to test the water first. So if things go wrong, we'll run and gun back. Nope, it's probably fine.
Getting in close.
72%. Probably could have got closer. Oh, a dodge. That's not great. That's a bit unfair. And can we not... Oh no, I don't think Kamichi could ever see... I don't think Kamichi was actually able to see the guy at the back. The Stun Lancer, I mean. So we're kind of reliant on Tolk doing a thing. Which is not a situation I enjoy. So what do we do? What we could do, actually, is bring Kamichi up and grenade. How far can Kamichi throw a grenade? Because Kamichi's presumably got a very weak arm. This is why you put your grenades on your snipers. Because they are the quarterbacks of the team.
Position confirmed.
They do none of the important work, but then they do a big throw and everything's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Reasonable odds of a pistol? That was a terrible move from me, to be honest. Terrible move. Right, let's go rapid fire. Hit at least one of these. We're putting a lot of emphasis on the second one here. Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Right. How far is this grenade going to go? Oh, it's not going to be far enough. Oh, no. Right, we're going to have to burn a flashbang.
La via è libera.
Through vast incompetence, we're going to have to burn a flashbang. Our only flashbang. At least it's going to take out two guys. And we've got our squad arrayed in half cover now. Whereas it was previously full cover. You know what? Just take that pistol shot. The unhittable stun lancer.
Oh, come on!
The implacable stun lancer. And you can just overwatch for when this officer comes up and crits us out of cover. Then I can blame you, owned you. Then I can blame you. Here it comes. That's a terrible position for that guy. A terrible shot as well, to be fair.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Oh, don't run away, for goodness sake. Alright, what's the trooper going to do? The trooper's going to hit someone through a flashbang, through full cover, and is really going to annoy me. Owned you with height advantage, I guess. Good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with this.
Mi stanno sparando.
Is that rock on fire? No, it's a bit of wood. Right. Officer is eminently flankable. Priority still the stun lancer. Has he actually gone? No, I thought he'd actually managed to evade the sniper. But no, Kamichi can shoot through trees. Or at least very slightly around them. With the highest odds on the stun lancer, you should be taking that shot anyway. Hopefully killing him. Not betting on it though. I kind of expected it to hit, to be honest.
Shot failed to connect.
Maybe what I should have done is grenaded first. Because we've got plenty of grenades. And so... can't see at the moment, but Tilt can come down here and hit. For sure. That leaves lots. Lots can probably deal with that guy. You know what? Come right over here.
Okay, I'll go.
They're going to feel well threatened. That's the strategic term. Well threatened, mate.
Catch.
Should have done this first, and then Kamichi could have just used a sniper. But I forgot we didn't actually have any... I forgot we had so many frag grenades, because we usually have flashbangs. Elton,
Moving to position.
don't be afraid. 73%. How rubbish are you at shooting? I suppose you don't have the actual good gun now, do you? Oh, well. Oh. Well.
Target's still up.
Oh, goodness.
Burning through ammo fast.
Goodness me gracious. Oh, what a series of misplays. After such tremendous luck early on. Right.
Cosa c'è lì?
57 is good for a shotgun from that range, surely. Well, thank God someone's paying attention. It'd be best if it was me that's paying attention, but you know, you can't always get what you want. Anyway, that officer's going to move because he's flanked. What do I do? I kind of want to suppress this guy so he just does absolutely nothing, stays in place. But a suppression on the officer would probably be a better idea. But can we get to a safe place to suppress the officer from? I don't think so. We can move up there. That's potentially activating more. And is that... I think that's also an automatic flank on you anyway. So we're just going to sit still and... No, that's a... As soon as I said sit still and suppress that, well, we could kill this guy, couldn't we? We certainly don't want to suppress him when we could just kill him. We could jump down there. And then what? The officer runs. He's not got cover enough to get it, orange. You know what? I like this move.
Seems doable.
It seems doable. And there's nothing I like more than a doable move. What I like from troopers is doability. Now, anyway, this guy's going to move because he's flanked. So we're going to get the suppression shot on him. Unless he really decides to stay in place, in which case he's still suppressed. And I mean, obviously I've made poor decisions, poor life choices. And now Lots is dead. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we should have just killed this guy, because this guy's now going to get that shot. You've put yourself... Oh, you've got a grenade. I forgot you had a grenade. I mean, as poorly as that could have gone, that's just useless. What I barely understand what you're doing there. Anyway, who's got grenades? Of course, of course. Big solid sniper grenade incoming.
Moving on target location.
Of course, he's not actually in cover, is he, that we can destroy? I mean, we can probably get rid of the wood, though.
Boom!
And getting rid of wood is important. 3 damage. And the river's a bit on fire. Kids! What a ridiculous mission. Right. That is full cover, actually. Then barely anyone can reach, and Tolk can't actually use properly. But if Tolk's the only one who can get there, then Tolk has to go up to it.
On the move.
Activate the entire rest of the map. It's fine. Right. Let's also make sure that we do kill this guy. What are your odds on that guy? 54%, that could be useful. Whereas if you come right up here...
If you say so.
54% also. Who fancies their odds? Right. Now, Raoul, the listener, you've hit a 21% shot. I trust in you. It's time for the big guy.
Check it before you get too close.
Stand back. There's a big guy coming through, and he's going to save the campaign. Is that the mission?
Contenti?
It's not the mission. Okay. That would have been a bit underwhelming, even after this so far.
Good to go.
God, after my speech about all the mods, this campaign might actually continue.
Got it covered.
And at this point, I'm like properly geared up, like looking at all the mods I'm gonna get, and I'm like, yeah, this would be cool, that'd be cool. We should probably have the sniper up in high ground actually. We can do that though.
Moving out.
Hopefully Kamichi's not gonna burn herself. Yeah, it's fine. Right, reload. Don't you guys dare move just yet.
Come on, get some.
Because I swear I heard a snake earlier. So I think there's a viper about.
Mi tengo pronto.
And what we can do is... I fancy healing up someone. Probably Lots would be better than Tolk himself. Because Lots is more likely to barrel through into dangerous situations. And we'll save 1 medkit for an actual emergency.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
Probably should have used it on Tolk, because we can afford an injury to Lots. We've got 3 good rangers, if we include Lots, which some people might.
I'm on it.
We've only got... We barely have 1 good specialist.
Heads up, got movement.
Right, unfortunately we have... We've commenced deforestation here, around our side of the river. And we still have a grenade on ONG, which is good, so we're going to... Oh, that's not cover. None of this is cover. Right. ONG's going to kind of creep around this side while Kamichi moves up here. So Kamichi's in good cover. A good space for Overwatch.
Got it covered. Affirmative, covering
On
now.
Overwatch.
It's important to have ONG within range of this fight, this next fight. Because that 1 grenade is going to make sure we can wipe out the pod in 1 turn. And ONG is already out of sight. I told you there were Vipers. It's all Vipers. All Vipers all the time. Here comes the Overwatch. It's going to kill them all. Or we're going to glitch out. Nope, the Overwatch killed them all, like I said. No, we're just chilling here. We're just gyrating slowly. Because that's how snakes go. Oh, that little shot of Tolk poking his head round the corner. I love it. I mean, whenever you feel like shooting. That was Lotz's Overwatch. Because of course the listener's going to hit it. Isn't this... Isn't this exactly what happened in Long War? That we were waiting for ages and the listener just came in as a high-ranking troop from an award, immediately became a mech. Like the least accurate mech, and then just started hitting everything anyway. On a ridiculous streak of success. Oh, I remember it just as though it was like last year. Right, can we get a grenade up here? I mean... Oh, that is actually cover you can get to. We don't actually need to grenade that at all. Right, what we could do with is... That's the problem one. If we're not going to grenade, we're going to shoot with owned you. Poor. Mediocre at best.
Shot wide.
So is that a flank there? Well, there's one way to find out.
I'm trusting you here.
Don't trust me, that'll get you killed. I took that shot thinking, nah, the streak's going to come to an end, but nope, still going.
That's it.
Still going. Right, that leaves Kamichi to have a squad sight shot on this guy. It might damage it. That'd be good. Excellent. Now, what we want to do is move lots away from the listener. Nearly, almost like no matter what we do, we move these guys apart, and that means poison can only get one of them, which means it's likely to go in with a tongue, which means we do want... Oh, that's Tolk anyway. And Tolk is immune to poison. Hey, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Keep him there. What we want to do is... I thought it was Lots, and I was going to move Lots up here. Ready for when the Viper goes in with its tongue, and Lots can just swipe in and shoot it. Swoop, swipe, whatever. What are your odds from there? In fact, what are your odds? Tolk, would you like to redeem yourself, Tolk? Just in case, I want you to aid protocol the listener, because the listener is clearly the MVP of this entire campaign. And we would much rather you get shot at instead. And then just to shame me, kill the Viper anyway. Oh, Tolk. Oh, no.
Come on, focus.
Oh, you should focus better than that. Right, Lots. Just make this academic. Through the reeds. Kills the Viper. Is that the mission? That should be the mission.
Okay,
4 pods.
Status confirmed.
Excellent
All
mission.
hostiles are down and the area
I
is
love
secure.
supply runs.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
2 wounded. That... It would have to be extraordinary bad luck. Oh, he's back. Extraordinary bad luck to actually have these injuries matter at all. Because they were grazes from 1 grenade for 2 damage each. It should be barely wounded, barely wounded. The Sky Ranger arrives triumphant once more. It's as if Cheeky and Gerav never really existed in the first place. Right, owned you, up to Lieutenant. What a rubbish hidden ability. That... I can scarcely think of any less useless hidden ability for most troops, actually, apart from snipers. But Grenadiers particularly, because Grenadiers are always doing some kind of attack. But anyway, this is owned you up to heavy ordnance. So there, it's 1 mission, 5 kills. We got 3 Elerium cores and an alien data cache. And we can cut up an Archon. King Archon said to be displeased. So what were we doing? We're getting a supply drop in 5 days. We're getting a proving ground. We could get a scientist if we want, but who really wants to? How long to go on that one thing? 4 days, you say? Oh no, we're probably not going to make it. Because I was so set on scanning for medical assistance, wasn't it? For faster healing. So we could get our squad back so we wouldn't die. If nothing pops in the next 4 days, we might make it. Yes! A few extra supplies could make all the difference. And we've made contact with the new Arctic for the 2nd time in this campaign. Hello friends, it is me, Mr. MKOM. Have you heard about MKOM? Would you like to join MKOM? Clearly the answer is yes, and that's 65 extra supplies.
Regional contacts located.
Right. So we've still got alien facilities and black sites to go for. And of course, yep, next retaliation strike, as I learned last time, is imminent too. So let's go to Fire Axis. Haha, what a joke.
Avenger
Top jokes.
course.
It's because this game is made by Firaxis, not Fire Axis. But the names are similar.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
How very dare you. This would be unfortunate. I imagine the rest of these would also be unfortunate. But we need to go straight for these supplies. Because we don't care about the scientist. We also don't care about Dr. Leak Guy. But there was a certain someone that we might like. If we can get there in time. Yes, actually, I will click recruit new staff. Veteran soldiers available at HQ.
Sector 10, Eastern United States.
We have 454. How did we get 454? Oh, because we want a supply run.
Welcome, Commander.
No. As much as I'd love to get another lieutenant, we can't. We're not going to spend 230 supplies on another ranger. Because Jesus Christ, look at our roster. Especially once denial's back. Ranger. We can't take 3 rangers on a mission. Or no, we can't. Good gracious, right. What we desperately need is a captain.
New orders, Commander.
Because what we get for a captain, I'll just have a wee check just now.
Files Central has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across
We desperately need squad size 2.
and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
Right, so what we are going to do is we're shielding the power core. We've got a workshop going there, proving ground in 8 days. And then we're going to... Oh, I remember. Then we're going to get an extra thing in the Psi Lab. Then we're going to hire Denny for our second...
I did my best to get the new recruits
second
ready
guy.
for what they're going up
Then we're
against,
going to
but
build
having the
Shadow
commander
Chamber.
back is
No,
a
we're
bigger
never going to get to
confidence
Shadow
boost
Chamber,
than
are we?
any speech.
Then we're going to go... Resistance comms. And then we're going to win. That's how it's going to work. We're going to win. That's the strategy here. What else have we got? Let's go black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
How much intel do we actually have? We have like no intel, right?
Market is open.
So we have 37 intel. That'll be enough for a superior scope, which could be worth it. I would quite like our superior perception though. That's the one we really want, and we've not got the intel for it. But what I do want to do is I'll maybe sell a couple of Elerium cores. These can be really hard to come by, I've heard, but I've never struggled with them. You use Elerium cores to make your experimental stuff in the proving grounds, but I think an extra 128 supplies when we're so down and we're going to spend supplies on troops anyway. Let's go for that. We probably can't afford to sell more mech wrecks and officer corpses at this point. So that's fine. And I'm just kind of treading water until the retaliation mission happens, and I go, oh, it's a retaliation mission, I hate retaliation missions, and everyone goes, haha, it's a retaliation mission. Because that's what's going to happen.
Plotting new course.
So let's get this scientist anyway, because we've got nothing better to do, or maybe we do. In Operation Moon Beast, where we will certainly stop the Advent retaliation, no problem. So again, it's been another rollicking tour of the countryside and another supply raid. But we have nearly a full roster to choose from. And I can tell you what we're going to be doing this time. We're going to be going Grenadier, Grenadier, Ranger, Ranger. Is it time? Is it? Not yet. 2 more days. 2 more days. But in any case, the campaign, I was worried it wouldn't be as fun anymore when I was thinking to myself, oh, we are actually going to lose now. Because don't get me wrong, as perfect as that mission went, and it didn't actually go perfectly either, bear in mind, but as perfectly as that went, we're still going to lose. I thought it wouldn't be as fun, the campaign now, but it definitely is. So I hope in some... What's happening over here? Is there just... That looks like a dumbbell just floating in the... There's a gun just floating about there. And that's worrying me. But in any case, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping that's conveyed into the videos and you're having fun too. And if you are, I'll see you next time. And if you're not having fun, then I'm sorry it's taking you 20 videos to find that out. Or maybe you've jumped just straight into this one, in which case, you made a good choice, but this isn't how well things usually go. You might want to look back a single video. As I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.